P16. What can you give the fans today?
Hopefully something similar. I think that that will be a good result.
You got the car to do that around here?
I think we do, yeah.
Right, you gotta go. Thank you.
Right, old Corvette. That's the air.
I got him from me.
Oh, you doing like an interview over here?
Kimmy's not doing an interview, Dad.
Proving that this championship is far from over.
Well, we'll see. Obviously, we're still a bit further back, but I think you know, it's good to see the crowd already fired up. I think we give it everything we have. I think we'll fight until the end.
Is this his corner?
See what happens.
You say we a lot there. How much is Kimmy going to help you today?
Well, we as a team, I think Kimmy is part of the team. I'm part of the team, so we're all working and fighting for Ferrari. So we're trying to obviously achieve it all together. And, yeah, I think it was good to see yesterday that we had good pace. Step back in the car and have a quick car and see what we can do.
And aside from the misdemeanor on Friday, have you been enjoying driving the Circuit of the Americans?
Yeah, I do. I think it's a fun place, but especially for the crowd. I think we all like coming here for many reasons. And yeah, I think it's nice for them, especially that we have good weather today and also good for us because the weather will be difficult.
Well, we look forward to seeing what you can do. Good luck.
Thank you. Thanks.
This could be a very special day for you, then.
Every day is a special day.
How have you been blocking out all this noise, this chatter about you getting a championship today?
Honestly, I haven't felt the need to block it out. We've got a great crowd here. The weather's kind of good for us today. So
Great crowd.
there's a lot of British guys here as well, which is great considering we're all the way here in the USA. But the weather's great. The track is incredible. I've actually not stood up here before, seeing how steep it is going the other way.
That's why we've got you to get out.
Yeah. No, but I'm really excited. I hope there's a great race for everyone today, because it's an exciting place to have a race.
What is it about this track that makes you shine so brightly?
Probably the Americans.
Yeah.
I love it out here, and the route is great. The city is incredible, and yeah, I mean, we could have. Every day that you wake up and the sun is shining, there's so much potential on that day, And I woke up this morning thinking there's so much potential today, so I'm going to give it absolutely everything.
Well, we can't wait to watch. Good luck.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Almost. It was close.
See if America can do it.
Flag high above the car circuit, just above the main grandstand. Fantastic sight here. What a way to
Jesus. Holy crap. Holy crap. Woohoo! That was that was cool.
What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa, and if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to see, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a, yeah. Yeah, I've discussed it with myself, and I'm disgusted with the way we're told to have a certain face, a certain weight, because we aren't pixels on a screen. No, we're human, we breathe. Every single thing we see curated, it's overrated. These expectations, they keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute.
Hello, I am home. I am exhausted. It is 7:18. We got home about 2 hours ago. No, yeah, maybe a little bit less than 2 hours ago. Oh my God. Oh, I'm so irritated. So, I mean, the trip was great. Trip was fantastic. You guys will see during this vlog if it's there. If I cut it into two, I might cut it into two. So I have been troubleshooting my foil issues with the manufacturer, and you know, they were great to respond, going back and forth. I gave like all the troubleshooting steps I took. I said I used the different foiling paper. I used a glossy and a matte to make sure it wasn't, ooh, you guys would laugh if you saw what you were on right now. Just to make sure it wasn't the paper I was using. It's not, because other people use the same paper with the same machine, so I know that's not true. I used 2 different batches of the thermo foil I use, which is heat activated foil, and then I used the mink foil. None of it would foil. I tried 3 different temperatures. Actually, I tried a lot more different temperatures, but essentially I did, this is all in Celsius, I did 150, 175, and all the way up to 199 Celsius. So that is really freaking hot, and it would not foil like at all. There were little specks, and the stuff that I had showed you before, I ran it through like 3 or 4 times. And so I'm about 25 emails deep, and I'm like, okay, since essentially it's coming back that it's not me, it's the machine, what do you want to do? Yeah, I'm sunburned, if you can tell, like just there. I'm like, what do you want to do? And she's like, okay, ship it back. I'm like, okay, send me a label. I'm not paying, it cost me $55 to ship, about that. And she's like, yeah, we're not gonna send you a label, you have to ship it back. And I was like, see, no, everything else is literally pointing to the machine that's broken. And then we're again like 4 emails deep into this specific thing. And she's like, you can't keep the machine and get your money back. I'm like, that's not what I asked at all. I said, literally give me a label. And she's like, but we don't even know if it's broken yet. I'm like, lady, I worked with your troubleshooting people, and I opened up with all the troubleshooting steps I took before. And she's like, I've never had an issue with this machine before. I sold it at cost at this, and I'm gonna be losing money, and I would have taken care of this for you, blah, blah, blah. I'm sitting there, I'm like, so you're saying you want me to pay $50 to ship it back and you would send me a new one. So the fact that I lose another additional $50 on a machine that does not work, that's okay. That's great customer service. So I just was like, okay, I'm done. I opened the case with PayPal. I'm gonna call my credit card company and give them a heads up on the case I'm using, like with PayPal, and just let them know I'm working through PayPal. But essentially I'm so done. I was like, I don't want a replacement at this point. I just want this thing out of my house and just like, ugh. And then she replies back, oh, are you using our foil? Because that's 100% what it is. No, it's not. It literally does not say you can only use this foil. It is a heat activated foil that you use with a monochrome printer, which is like a thermo paper. So if you're not into foiling, quick summary is use a foil. There's 2 different kinds. Kind that's like done by glue, like for nails, people use that, or thermo, which is done by heat. And essentially what I bought was a glorified laminator, like a heavy duty laminator. Like it's like a beast of a machine. That's why it costs so much to ship. And now it's not going through, and no matter how hot I get it, it literally does not foil. So I tried maybe moving it over to the left, to the right, all these different paper types. I said, tried copy paper on top, which they recommend in their little booklet, which is what I do. I did that with the mink. And then I tried hammer mill, which is I think 28 millimeters, something like that. No, that might be wrong. And then I tried cardstock in all the different temperatures, in all the different paper types. So I'm telling you, I tried so much different shit. And I even sent her, I feel like that's in the vlog before, now that I'm thinking about it, that I had actually sent her a photo of all the different temperatures I tried. And then I showed her a picture of the mink, and the technical person's like, oh, I'm surprised anything foils with the mink. I go, I know. So that's why yours should work no problem. And now I have a feeling, I'm hoping my gut feeling on this isn't going to be wrong, but the fact that she's like, oh, if you're not using our foil, that's 100% what the problem is. That's not the problem, because it's literally just a laminator. That's literally all it is a laminator. That's it. And if you use a thermo laminator, it's fine. like thermofoil, I'm sorry, thermofoil, it's fine. But I could lose the case, even though on her website it doesn't say you have to use her foil, but they said we have this specifically designed foil for high heat temperatures, which is thermofoil, which is, that's what it is. And she just sells her own brand, or they're getting rid of it. Anyway, so she's saying that she's losing money on this deal and that she shouldn't have to pay to ship it back because they don't know if there's anything even wrong with the machine yet. All the troubleshooting steps I did with them and before I contacted them, everything points to the machine. It's not my first time using it, so I'm pretty freaking mad. Like, I'm real irritated at this point. So I'm going to try to keep cool, collected, and just hopefully PayPal sides with me. If they don't, you know, I don't know what I am going to do because I literally tried everything, even with the chick. So everything's concluding that I'm gonna chill the rest of the night, be red because I'm so mad. I mean, I'm red anyway, but like I'm extra red because I'm so hot and bothered now. And I'm telling you, I'm probably got redder even too. But anyway, trip was great. I'm tired. I'm taking Mickey to the vet tomorrow. He's had a raspy voice, and he had a raspy voice before we left. I may have mentioned it in the vlog. I don't know at this point. I don't even know what my name is. So tomorrow I'm taking him, and then we'll see. Hopefully it's just a raspy voice and he's just a little congested or something, even though nothing's pointing to that. But yes, that's where I am. Okay, I will see you later. Thanks for letting me vent. You guys get me.